Hey. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes.
Welcome live with
Tom and Kerry. Yeah.
Wow, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
We're cheering for you, Kerry. No, we're cheering for you.
Oh, me. Yeah.
Oh, guys,
thank you.
what an incredible time to be alive. Listen, Kerry and I, we don't get to do this often. We actually, last time we were together was last year. This time, we saw each other last year. This time, we did Tom and Kerry.
Yeah, it's been a year.
It's been a year. How you been, Kerry?
Good. What have you been up to?
Well, there's a lot going on in student ministry. And, actually, before we start, we're going to get into all of everything that's over here,
Yeah.
right?
Hopefully, yes.
But, we got some, first we want to talk about some serious stuff.
Mm-hmm. I don't know
Today.
what he's got planned.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Really.
It's really good stuff. Kerry, can
It is.
you talk about what's going on in sports ministry lately?
Yeah, it's been really exciting. We closed out football season, so that was good. Last year we didn't get to have a season, so it was great to be able to get the kids back out there and playing flag football. We are almost midway through our fall baseball season, which is new for us. We're doing from 4 to 8-year-olds. We have almost 160 kids playing that right now, so that's great.
You're excited about baseball, right?
I'm always excited about baseball.
I know. Like even at staff meeting when Kerry talks about like baseball specifically, she lights up. It's baseball.
It's baseball, but I do love basketball, youth basketball too, and I love football too, but baseball is my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't say anything about football, huh?
All of them, absolutely.
We're gonna call each other out here, okay? We're gonna get real.
We are.
That's
I don't know.
really
He
cool.
wrote a list down and he's making me a
No,
little
no,
nervous.
I don't have
so
a
I don't know what
list.
he's got for me.
Savannah said, "Yay, T-ball."
Yay, T-ball,
Oh, whoa,
Savannah.
whoa, that's us.
Oh wait, that's us talking.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear that.
So, shout out to Savannah. It's just some of our fans out there.
Yeah.
So it's good to know. Oh,
No fans.
no. It's a little loud. We're trying to figure this out, okay? Because we might be doing this every week.
Maybe.
I'm kidding.
Savannah.
Hey.
So if anybody who don't know what we do, first we should have led with that.
Oh yeah.
What do you do, Tom?
So I'm the student ministry director. So I primarily work with 6th to 12th graders.
Wow.
So like you got the younger ones.
I do 2 6th grade and then I hand them off to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. But yeah, student ministry has been really good. We had for some of you who don't know, so we do this event every Sunday night called Unite, where we gather and we invite all the students in the area in the church to the student center from 6 to 8 p.m. We used to do it once a month, but we switched it over to doing it every single week, and it's been really awesome. It's been a really cool momentum, and we're in a really big series called Identity that we'd love to see you at this coming week if you are a student or you know a student. So come on out, and we'd be chilling. We've got some games, and they also got small groups for every age group, middle school boys, high school boys, middle school girls, high school girls. So, we are
busy.
We're very
and
busy.
And they redid the student center here. It's beautiful.
Oh,
coffee
yeah.
shop. Come on out, get some coffee.
Yeah.
He hooked me up with some nice
pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice latte. Because it is fall, y'all.
Yo, it's fall, y'all. This is okay. It's fall, y'all. So, in honor of fall season, let's get to the some.
Yeah,
some
he
real
made
stuff.
me wear this. Like, look, now he's putting his on.
See, I know everybody woke up in the past 2 mornings and it was like, I don't know, 20 degrees out.
You saw your breath.
I did, and you laughed at that.
I still don't believe him, but he
I
saw
saw
it.
my breath.
Okay.
There's 100% you can see your breath at 42 degrees in Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
It feels like it's 1 degree.
One.
Oh. Wow.
One. But it is fall. It's fall, y'all.
Yeah, it's fall, y'all.
It is.
It's fall,
We
y'all.
got pumpkin spice. We got our
our
scarves. I got my Ugg boots
Got
on.
Nicole Dutcher's hat.
We are prepared.
Yeah, we're ready for this. So, one of the things, I don't know, when you think when you think of fall, Kerry, what do you think of? And you know what? I want to ask this to the crowd.
Yeah.
When you think of the fall season, SZN, fall season. You know that we use that now?
SZN?
Yeah, season.
Okay.
If you do fall season, what do you think of? I'm going to write your comments on the Facebook Live, and we'll go check it out. But and maybe Justin will yell some of those answers out. I don't like looking to the right all the time. Kerry, what do you
Left
think
is okay,
of?
right, not good.
What do you think of?
Fall, I think of pumpkins. Yeah, corn stalks. You don't see much corn stalks and stuff like that from home. That's what we...
Let me stop you right there.
Is that what you think of?
Not corn
Okay,
stalks.
but corn stalks.
But pumpkin thing, what is the heaviest pumpkin ever recorded in history?
Oh, gosh. Who's got a guess?
Justin, you got it?
I have some fall info, but you go ahead with this.
You got some fall info?
Yeah.
Can we get some of that later?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you guys think.
Because there's a delay, so we'll give it a second. But
Oh, Cindy, I was gonna say apple picking also. I was gonna say that.
Did you see Haley's at a wedding?
oh, yes, very good.
Yes, shout out to my fiance Haley, soon to be Critelli. It seems like a fall wedding would be great. We just got engaged, so so we could probably get married in the next month.
Oh, that is so exciting.
Yeah, right? Thank you.
Yay.
Hold on, wait a second.
Savannah, not sweating anymore. I agree.
Apple cider PSL.
Yes.
Oh, apple cider? That is good.
Very
That
good.
is good.
Yeah, everybody in the crowd agrees with that.
I know
one.
everyone. Yeah. That was great, guys. What does everyone think about? What else is there?
I don't know. Erica likes that hat.
Who said that?
I am jealous of the hat too. He didn't warn me about the hat.
Yep. Let's ask the studio audience what we think about the hat.
They like it. Look at that.
Yeah. Stop it. Stop it.
That is a cool
It's
hat.
not even mine. It's not even mine. I mean, maybe I'll ask Nicole. Stop it. Okay. Okay.
They're really liking that
Seriously, how do you
hat.
get this off? Yeah, I might ask Nicole to keep it. So corn stalks. What are they? The stalk corn. What is that?
Yes.
Oh, it's the tall. That's the
Yes,
that is
where the
maize,
corn
maize.
comes. Yes, yes. Where you
I
get
got
corn
some.
from.
Gotcha.
What else? What else?
What do I?
What do you think of? Pumpkins,
I was
of course.
gonna say apple picking was definitely up there. I used to go apple pick with my family in Pennsylvania every year, and it was really fun because you just take a bite and throw it. I mean, it's really wasteful.
But see, when we used to go pumpkin picking, it was actually in a pumpkin patch, and you tore it off the stalk, and that's how we
that's
would find.
way too hard. You
That's
gotta
how
bring
we
a
would
machete?
like we would when you went for the perfect pumpkin, you had to go down the actual patch and
Really?
yeah, yep.
Huh.
So we used to do that growing up.
I had a fake pumpkin patch place I went to.
Yeah, they would
I
be-
pulled the apples off the trees.
Yeah, I did that maybe once or twice in my life. Never.
Yeah, I always got to find the crunchy ones, you know?
I know they're hard.
Yeah. No, they're really good when they're hard.
I know. I'm saying they're hard to like that perfect one.
Oh, they're hard to find?
Yeah. They're hard.
I just-
Yes, apples are hard.
Yeah,
yes,
I mean,
thank you.
unless they're soft and then we don't,
Then you throw them away.
you throw them away. That's what
That's
I'm saying.
right.
You just waste it.
That's right.
Um,
But what else do we think of? Fall.
I mean, I think of candy.
It is that time
Right?
of year. I mean, no matter where you go right now, it smells like pumpkin spice,
100%.
and there's a plethora of candy.
And we
out
all
there.
look like this.
We all do like this.
If you see someone like Kerry with that sweater on,
My-
fall is probably not going to be
my
your favorite.
my granny sweater. But,
Yeah.
but it is fall.
It is, but I think this is more fall. Anyway, so some of you guys, did anybody, I know I asked a question about the biggest pumpkin ever recorded in weight. Did anybody say anything about that, Justin, or no? I didn't ask this. I didn't ask.
No,
the
I
audience,
didn't see anything.
But I do want to ask the audience because this is a very, very big question. Don't Google it. Don't Google
Stuart.
it. This is in. Yeah,
I know Stuart will.
Come on, Stu. Listen, this is God's house.
We'll know. He'll know you cheated.
He'll know you cheated. So if you say the right answer, I'm not going to agree to it. I'm going to change the answer. But there is an answer. What is the largest pumpkin in weight ever recorded
Man.
on Earth?
I know people. They float in pumpkins. There's pumpkin racing.
What do you mean float?
They dig them out and they float. There's pumpkin races.
What do you mean?
Boat races.
Oh, float in the water.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Justin?
Like UFOs.
That made no sense.
Sorry, it's pumpkin like boat races. Sorry.
How you gonna
Stop,
put an
don't-
engine on the back of a pumpkin?
No, they dig them out and they float and they race them down like the river. They do.
Who wins?
So they have to be pretty big.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna answer because nobody, unless Justin, or how delayed are we? Should people start answering this question?
They're not going to answer the question.
I don't know why.
I don't think people care.
No.
Okay. Justin says he doesn't think people care.
They want to see the candy.
Well, it's 2,624 pounds.
Dang. That's a big pumpkin.
Yeah. Now you guys care, right?
Huh.
Out of here.
How the audience.
What does the audience think? I mean, I feel like I'm going to say it one more time. 2,624 pounds.
LBs. Whoa,
Yes,
right?
yes, that's
a
right.
lot.
That's right. I mean, it's insane to me that there would be something growing out of the ground that heavy.
Like, how about the farmer who's like watering it? Like, when do you like, like, do you go out and you're like, oh my gosh?
Tyler gets it. Tyler gets it.
Tyler gets 89.
He was the only one brave enough to
Good job, Tyler.
Tyler,
He didn't cheat. Good
Thank
job.
you, but yeah, that was way off though. You were not anywhere.
You're not
close.
in the phone.
But that's okay.
That's all right. He answered.
Okay. Kerry, why don't you talk about the some candy stuff?
So again, when you go into the stores, it's candy season, you know, because we're all remembering that time of year when you were a kid and you would go to door begging for candy.
Right.
So I'm not saying it. So
Let's not say the word.
I'm not saying the word. So, but I remember like when you went, what was like
Where?
begging for candy.
I don't know why I would beg for candy at people's doors.
with
It's some random place, some random time of year.
It was always at the end of October. The
Oh.
last day in October.
My dad's birthday, second to last day. I never went around.
The 30th?
Yeah, I never went around looking for candy.
That
on
was
his
mischief
birthday.
night for us back at home.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You could say mischief night.
I'm saying mischief night.
um,
So we run around with our pillowcases. When you dumped out that pillowcase, what was like your favoriteest candy?
okay, first of all, hold on, I want to back up because I will say it. But when you say like pillowcase, that's when you were cool, right?
Yeah, you were a little older.
Like when did you transition from pumpkin box barrel bag to pill? And I hope I'm not offending anybody about like if you don't use a pillowcase, that's fine. I mean, I really think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there was just this like thing where like, oh, you're doing a pillowcase this year, and we're like, yeah, and we think we would get more, but we don't really. But we
No,
but we did.
you
run
felt
out
like
of-
you were.
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
See, I was always cool, so I always had one.
Okay,
so
Kerry
no.
was born with a pillowcase.
No. No, usually when you're literally running from house to house, you know, when you have that pumpkin or that bag, like you
you're
couldn't really run
so
with that.
once you started running, I feel like
you felt like
free.
a cat burglar with it
Yeah.
slung over your back.
yeah, you did.
With
They hit you in
your
the bag
mag.
and heard the
Yeah.
dum-dums in there.
And you could hit people
yeah,
with a...
yeah. I think my favorite candy was for some reason I loved when Milk Duds were there, like in my pillowcase. But they weren't the best for me to eat because I have like my two front teeth are kind of fake. There, so like if I bit them, they would come out. But Snickers was always a fan favorite for me.
Snickers, and it seems like Reese's. That, you know, polling the office, that's usually...
Yeah.
Everybody here, that's what they said. Usually the Reese's and the Snickers. But tell me, when you were a kid, it wasn't when you saw those big bars and it was like a secret code you would tell everybody. Every kid that you passed was like, they got big bars
you
down
gotta
at
go to
Aunt
Jane's house.
Lucy's house down there.
Yeah,
Go get
Lucy.
them. The judge right there, he's got them. Go get them.
The judge.
I don't know. Who's Aunt Lucy?
You're talking about Aaron Judge? She's always talking about
No.
baseball. She's always talking about baseball. No, that you're absolutely right. But there weren't many houses where I lived like there were a couple that had the big bars, but you really had to get them on time or else they just shut it down.
Yeah.
You know? But what were some things that you wait, you know what? But we're gonna ask the crowd this. We're gonna allow Justin to tell us some of these answers. What did you like in your bag of candy in the August 31st? I mean October
August.
31st.
Yeah.
It says Reese's.
Stu?
Reese's.
So Reese's, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Absolutely. What did you not like? I don't want to hear that.
Stuart also says candy corn.
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa.
Candy corn, it was funny because you would always get the older people that would put the money in the little bag and twist it up, and it'd be a little candy corn, and then the candy corn tastes like metal.
Yeah, you're
it was
right.
always,
You used to throw candy corn in a bag.
Yes.
You can't do that.
no, and they would.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
Melissa Ferrer says money.
Money, yep. They always
Money.
had, and it was always just pennies and nickels.
They're rolled. Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh, look how many pennies I got.
Yep.
$1. 100 pennies rolled up. No, but usually, honestly though, the quarters that were rolled up, like that was like $5, right?
It's 10. But
10. That's
who
great.
gave out? Where'd you go that gave you a rolled quarters? You're making that up.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh yeah. Well, if you roll, yes. I will tell you, I have the coolest. I didn't get rolled quarters, so I had pennies. I have probably the coolest trick candy bagging. Candy bagging story.
Tell me. Wait, I don't know if anybody else out there has tricks of their candy, but Kerry says she has one, and I'm so excited.
It wasn't
to
a
see
trick. No, I'm saying it was just my coolest story.
I thought it was a trick.
No, I didn't. I started saying it, and I stopped myself.
I thought you were going to show us a trick today.
Oh,
That's what this whole show's about,
a trick.
right?
Oh yes, but you have a trick as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right. First, my story.
Yeah.
About 1983.
What day was this?
It was the end of October, the
Okay.
last day. We had a huge rock star that moved into town, and we all went to his house, and we got to meet him.
Who was it?
He was out in the driveway. He had just moved in. It was Bruce Springsteen.
You're kidding me.
No, he gave big bars, and trust me,
Did
we
he
were
give
all
big bars?
He did. Yes.
You trick-or-treated
Treated
at
Bruce Springsteen's house. I did. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Top it.
No way.
And if you look up too, the other coolest house that we used to trick or treat at is the Amazing Randy. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. He was like a magician back in the day, and he had this like old house when you would go to it, and it was so spooky and it was cool.
Really?
Big bars from him too.
Did you ever have houses that like had people dress up and chase after you? Because those were the worst.
No, not. Mm-mm. I don't remember any.
We had a bunch of those where I lived. It was really scary.
Is it?
Yes, especially like I don't like Halloween movies, and like Mike Myers is always around somewhere.
Even if somebody just walks slow behind you, you're just.
That's it. That's what they do.
I know.
I had a wheelchair because I broke my leg, so my friends would take me trick or treating in the wheelchair, and like
Oh my God.
I had
poor
people
Tom.
yelling at me, like they were so mad that I was dressing up like I was in a wheelchair, but I was actually in a wheelchair.
Oh man.
But the worst part was Mike Myers was behind me, and if they weren't pushing me, I'm doing this, and I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro.
Gosh. Oh,
so,
gosh.
I couldn't get away.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was
awful.
scary. Did everybody else say, oh, money, candy corn, it stinks? No, candy corn is the best.
I don't like candy corn.
Justin, hold on. I want to ask Justin what these like fall things were that you wanted to talk about.
Oh, no, I was just going to tell you the feedback that Haley said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Haley. Love you.
I mean, the one thing I remember growing up was always this. I don't know if everybody remembers this. When you were younger, you thought they were really cool because you got 2 in 1. You got this drink and a wax bottle.
What was it called?
Nick and Nip, Nick and
They had
Nip,
other names.
Nick and Nip, Nick and Nip, Nick and Nip, Nick and Nips. But you every time you get them, you're like, oh yeah, cool, and then you eat them, and then you're like, oh, this thing it's awful, and then you chew on the wax.
Wait, do you eat the wax? Oh, no, I remember you just chew on the wax.
Yeah, you just
spit it
chew
out.
it on. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that was the worst. Why would I get that? I don't want that.
And that was in your bag.
And I hated these. I mean, like, this is just pure sugar. Now, I understand some of you guys
just love sugar.
just love sugar, or if you're gluten-free, Justin, you'd like this, right?
Sure.
All right. But, because you can eat that.
Tootsie Rolls.
I just go to Planet Fitness for that. I don't want that in...
Tootsie Rolls was another one. It was always from an
But
older
what about
house.
if you got one of these in your bag?
Well, again, I don't know if it was because again I trick or treated in the 80s, so that was when it first came out that people were putting razor blades in them. So you literally would chuck them. People would plop them in and you would throw them because you thought that they were trying to kill you. So the poor people that would give you apples at the time.
My aunt listened to those news stories, so we had to do the same thing.
Yes.
You just threw it out, even
Even if it didn't, if it looked fine, you still threw it out. I didn't put any razor blades in these, but I remember getting the apples too. I got apples,
Wait, these are really good.
and you thought it was going to be a bad one because it was so red.
Guys, this is an apple. This is an apple, guys. It's just an apple.
But it's a really good apple.
Let's go.
All right.
All right.
What else was ring pops? I remember ring pops just got popular.
Yeah, but those and Dum Dums.
Dum Dums
They're
were
just-
the worst. They're like one little tiny little.
Did you like Smarties?
I know you like Smarties. Well, you didn't like Smarties, but
So we did the.
and a bit of honey. Remember? Did you ever have bit of honey?
I've never.
It's one of
heard
those
that.
candies you get but you never eat. Right? Nobody eats them. It just you beg, you hope that the person. I would hope that my brother would be suckered enough to.
Is there
get
it's
it.
just honey?
It's like a nougat. Try it.
I don't want to try it.
Don't try it. It's not worth. It's not worth it. But
Yeah.
what else? You're not gonna try your Smarties?
No, I want to see the trick that you have. This is what I've been waiting for. What is a trick that you
That's a
have?
trick.
Yes.
I mean, another great thing in your bag was always somebody always gave raisins. You always had raisins. You know, it's a good, healthy, sweet snack, right?
I like.
So we
raisins.
always loved. We didn't like getting the big ones. We had to get the little ones, and I know I'm not going to be able to do it because it's been since yesterday that I tried it, and I hope I can get it done. So you eat the raisins if I can get them all out, and that was always the problem. They stick to the bottom.
Yeah.
Do you like raisins?
I like raisins. Yeah. I like chocolate covered raisins.
Well, there you go. Anything covered in chocolate.
More
is good.
chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered pickles.
What? You never had.
Never had
chocolate.
that.
No.
Me either.
Okay. All right. So this is not going to work. If I'm doing mine, you're doing yours.
I have to ask Justin if it's appropriate.
Okay. So you have your empty. Again, we're little and young, and it's not going to work right away. So be patient. Don't make me laugh, Tom.
Oh wow! It did.
It was a whistle.
Come on, guys.
So-
Good job. Guys, that was so good. Do it again. Do it again.
I wanna-
Wow, that was
So
cool.
we made, you
But
you gave
could
us the
you-
crummy raisins. We ate them though at the time.
Could you make holes in the top and make a recorder?
We used to do that, yes.
That's really cute.
No, we never did that. We would just annoy each other with the whistles.
Yeah,
See
that's
who can get the
nice.
highest pitch.
Wow,
So that was our trick with the raisin boxes.
that's cool.
So
I
you
really
learned
never
something
heard of
new
that.
today.
Have you heard that, Justin?
Anybody else do that? No,
Anybody
I'm sure
else
not.
do that? Oh, well, wait.
Another big one because my aunt was born on the last day of October. So we used to, that was a big day. She would take all the kids, my cousins, back of her Pinto. We would hang off the back of and go. And we always
forgot
had
about that.
popcorn balls. It was
Yeah.
the biggest, like all
That's
the
the
houses,
best.
my aunt would get them and all of us, that's what we all gave out. Which, to know where we lived, it was just weird that literally 4 houses just gave out popcorn balls.
Yeah.
So that was always a big.
That was
when
very
I think of fall,
popular.
I always think of popcorn balls and apple cider donuts.
Apple cider donuts.
Yeah.
Wow, where's Michael at? He likes that probably.
Yeah. So
Wow.
what was your trick?
I should talk to Justin before this. So
I don't know.
It's fine.
It's with Smarties. Like we were kids. What you do is
Just kids don't do this at home, I guess. I don't.
you would smash it up to get some powder in it, right? And we are not promoting
No, it was because
smoking.
you could.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're gonna put it down. Basically, it's
He likes Smarties. He doesn't like.
I love Smarties. You put it in your mouth, but I like the powder of it. So I know I said I didn't like the sugar sticks, but I like the sugar inside here.
Yeah, we
found out if you cough because you choke on it a lot, it's a big smoke. You know, it's a sugar smoke. You know, so what you don't want to do is get that much powder in here and just eat it regularly, because if you get powder, it'll look like a sugar smoke coming out of your mouth if you cough, if you choke on it. So we just want to, you know.
And I've never heard of anything like that before. How about Pop Rocks?
Oh, it's the worst. It's like for hours in the back of your throat.
Hours?
I had probably like a minute, but still, it feels like hours.
Oh my gosh. This was the new fad. Like, this was my childhood.
Do you know? Have you ever had a slushie with Pop Rocks in it? That's really good. You ever had that?
I've still heard it with nerds.
Yeah. Same thing, but Pop Rocks.
So, is it like exploding in your cup?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, in your mouth.
Why wouldn't it explode in the cup?
That makes no sense. I have no clue. Anyway, would you rather? Would you guys rather see the leaves in the fall change colors in the U.S., or would you rather see the cherry blossoms in the spring in Japan?
Well, I've never seen this cherry blossom, so I probably want to see that.
Okay.
I've seen the leaves fall.
All right.
I'm a warmer weather person, so
yeah,
I like that. I mean, it's beautiful though. The leaves changing are beautiful. But.
Yeah, I've been liking the cold though. were we you know, I know we're like, you know, we're getting to the part where we're gonna have to wrap up, which is really sad.
It is sad.
Justin,
the audience
is there
doesn't
anything
care.
you want to tell us?
I think I'm all good.
Well, do you know how the leaves change colors? Do you know how, like, the science behind that?
Chlorophyll leaves. That's all that's left.
What?
Chlorophyll leaves.
The chlorophyll drains out, and that's the actual color of the structure of the leaf.
It has nothing to do with sugar? That sounds so much more legit.
What did you think it was sugar?
Justin said the chlorophyll drains out of the leaves. I thought it was the sugar drains out of the leaves. There's like a natural sugar.
Maybe that's the same thing as chlorophyll.
Maybe it's the same thing.
Hmm.
Any of you guys who are scientists, biologists, I don't know, mathematicians, just let us know in the comments.
Archaeologists, any with the ist at the end of your name.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, history teacher, just whatever you got. Haley, she said she likes summer forever.
Me too.
This is just when she gets really upset during the year, and she'll admit it. It's just like, it's cold, and but we might be getting married in the cold, so...
Maybe now
she'll
look forward to the fall.
Now she'll look forward to it, or she's might not like our wedding. I don't know. No, kidding.
Oh, it'll be so good.
So, I guess...
So you gave us this question, no answer.
What do you mean?
You just randomly think it's sugar?
No, that's what I read.
Okay, so
Unlike,
you knew what it was.
It's like
sugar?
fallquestionsgalore.com or something like that.
And it's the sugar leaving leaves?
It's like the sugar... yeah.
Okay.
Or chlorophyll. Anyway, so
If
we
anybody
have,
knows
we
that
have
answer.
all of this candy here. Did we want to raffle it off?
Sure. Who would like all of this candy? The raisins. And his apple.
Listen, what we'll do is we could send it if you are... What we could do is if you give us a thumbs up on Facebook, we'll get your name and we'll write it on this piece of paper, and then we'll pull it out of the Fall Y'all Nicole Dutcher hat. All right? And then if you win, you get to pick which candy you would like us to send to you, and Kerry and I will pick the other candy we're going to send to you. So, does that sound good?
That's great.
I don't know if we're allowed to do this, but we will do it. So give us a thumbs up if you want to be in the raffle. Okay, we got Haley. Let's put Haley on. So keep giving us thumbs up, and while we do this,
Yeah.
we will we will talk about one more thing, all right? Kerry, go tell them what we're going to talk about.
On all that list that you have, you
Michelle.
have one more thing that you could talk about? You didn't talk about like your best candy begging scenario.
What?
Like, what was your most memorable thing that's happened to you when you were running around as a little toddler, a little
Actually,
Thomas?
It's funny. I just got a picture on my phone yesterday of little Thomas on October 31st. I don't know.
Oh, I still think one of the worst candies is the Whoppers.
Yes, well, the Whoppers are the worst. What we got?
Oh,
We got Woody. Check this out, everybody. So my favorite, do you see it, Justin? I don't know if, is oh, thank you, buddy.
We should have had a sound effect for that. I mean, the audience say "aw" for that.
It's my phone. I don't know what else to do. So that was me. It was me. I mean, like, I think this.
Was that your favorite? That was your favorite.
This
year?
is my favorite year. This is my favorite costume. I still have the Woody doll
Do you
somewhere.
still fit in it?
No, the
Okay.
doll. The
All
doll,
right.
not
What?
fitness.
I don't know.
Look at me.
Okay.
Fitness. Candy in my mouth, maybe.
Is that your?
That's my neighbor.
Okay. Is that your trick or treating bag?
That's my trick-or-treating bag. That's the pumpkin that I had to get rid of after that year.
That was before you were cool.
You ain't cool if you don't have... What's it called?
Your pillowcase.
Your pillowcase.
And it was always the pillowcase off your bed, and your mom was like, "Now you got to sleep in it."
Yeah.
I got you this bag, and you were supposed to use it. And now you used your pillowcase. Well, see, when you have a younger brother, you just grab his.
That's terrible. Thief.
Yeah.
Well, I put down Savannah and Stu, even though they didn't give us a thumbs up. We have Tara, we have Michelle, we have Haley. Justin, you want to be part of this?
Justin gets to have everything that
Oh, yeah, Justin already gets everything.
Appreciate it.
he.
I'm going Snickers.
Oh yeah,
All right.
not the nick and nip.
Everything else in ministry is going well?
Good.
Good.
Busy, but I love it.
Good.
You too.
Yeah, I love it. I seriously love it. I love our volunteers. I love the students. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, I do love the students, and God's doing some big things here. Justin, you mind picking out the hat? Justin's gonna pick out the hat.
Ooh, drum roll. Get ready. Get ready with this.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Tara!
Ooh.
Tara, listen, you can pick out whatever candy you want, okay? We'll get in contact with you via Facebook Messenger to see either if you want to pick it up on Sunday or if you want us to send it to your house.
Let us know.
That can be private, though. Sometimes people don't like giving out their address, but it's okay.
Tom will drop it off at your
I
house.
can drop off your house. So
in a sleeping bag, your pillowcase. Sorry,
In a pillowcase.
sleeping bag. Your sleeping things that you use on your bed. I don't know. Pillow thing.
Weird. So, guys, thank
Yeah.
you
It was
so
so
much
weird.
for joining
We
us.
did it! Yay!
And
Another episode.
we'll be back next year.
Next year. You keep doing you, Tom. It's happy fall, y'all.
You know what? It is happy fall, y'all. Guys, thank you so much.
Yay! Thank
It
you,
was great
everybody.
seeing all of you. Thank you for joining
Yes,
us.
again.